Okay, so I'm just testing the points that they still work. So if you look very closely at the blades, I'm just making sure that these work before I start ballasting the points. So that one's okay. Move across to this one. That one's okay too. And then this point here. Okay, they're all working in good condition at the moment. Now, the reason I say at the moment is because when I ballast the points, I've got to be careful to make sure that I don't get any ballast in between the mechanism of each of the points, and also that we don't get no ballast in between the blades of the points, because then that will affect the running of the trains. So I'm going to be ballasting these points in a very slightly different way than when I ballasted the track. So using the same ballast as before, which is the Legacy 2mm scale brown blend ballast, I'm just going to be applying a little pinch at a time onto the points. So it's definitely a case with this, as less is more, if that makes sense, because we don't want to be going mad. We don't want to be putting too much at once, and so it's just a little bit at a time, and it's going to take a long time to do this because I don't want to just throw it all in and for it to jam up the mechanism. So it's just tiny bits at a time. A little bit more down there. A little bit more in there. Okay, and then using a soft paintbrush, it's just a matter of just getting it smoothed out, getting it into the gaps, like so. And something like that. Here's one I did earlier, and it's just a case of just getting the most minimal amount of ballast in there so it doesn't affect the running, doesn't affect the mechanism, the switching of the point, like that. And I haven't glued this yet, but before I do glue it, I'm just gonna just snap that point across a few times just to make sure that there's nothing wedged in between. I don't want to be getting any glue on the blades of the points. I don't want to be getting any glue on the track. It's going to be quite delicate.